Hi, I'm Dr. Carly Tepke from Texas Law's LLM program. In this video, I will talk about preparing for your LLM degree in the US. The year-long LLM degree can be very full, very fun, but also very stressful and a very different experience, trying to take all of your classes you need to fulfill the bar exam requirements and all of the classes you want to fulfill your legal passions. The transition can be especially difficult for those coming from a civil law country moving into the experience in a common law country. Today, I will talk about some of the things you can do to help you feel more prepared to start the experience. And that does include a little bit of pre-LLM homework. So first things first, hit the books. You want to read some of the law school preparation materials that are available on the market. One of my students' favorites is Law 101, Everything You Need to Know About American Law. This book gives you a great overview on the different topics, the different courses, everything from constitutional law to civil procedure, gives you that background information to make you feel more confident in your academic career as an LLM. Another great book is Critical Reading for Success in Law School and Beyond, and Law School Confidential, a complete guide to the law school experience by students for students. These two books talk about the experience as a law student, how you should approach getting ready for class, how you should read cases, and how you should be prepared to talk in class. Because yes, most schools, and Texas Law definitely is one of those schools, uses the Socratic method. So your classes will be very participatory and require that you have and you engage in discussions with both the professor and other students. And those discussions will actually be part of the class. They're not just ancillary. They're part of the final possibly paper or final exam. So you really need to be paying attention and be ready to talk in class. So these are three books that my students have found very helpful in preparation for the LLM. Another great resource is looking right to the courts. By reading US Supreme Court cases, those landmark decisions. Landmark decisions mean those decisions that have changed the law and have completely changed how things are seen. So I recommend reading these landmark US Supreme Court cases and analyzing what the court is actually saying. Read between the lines. How will this case affect future cases? If facts of that case would be changed, how would that affect the holding of the case? Because in a common law society, the courts look at the facts and how those facts apply to the law, and they use analogical reasoning to compare and contrast those facts with facts from precedent cases and how those apply. So it's really important to understand how the facts will, how a difference in facts will then change the outcome of the case. So these could be fun ways to start brainstorming with your other friends that are starting your LLM. Take one case a week and talk about it. It will also help with your legal English vocabulary. A lot of our LLMs come as non-native English speakers, and those cases can be very heavy and the legal vocabulary can be very difficult. So I recommend starting to make a vocabulary book and just focusing on all of the words that you don't understand, because legal English is a very different language than English. Even as a native speaker, my first few weeks or even months in law school were really difficult, having to shift into the legal English world. A more fun way to help with that legal English would be to watch legal movies or series in English, add subtitles, and again, keep making that list of vocabulary that you don't know. Even though most movies about the law and most series about the law are not completely accurate, at least you'll be able to understand the legal English and the context and how those types of words are used in the legal world. And also be patient. Know that it is going to take time to adjust. You will not be able to just jump right into your LLM knowing everything. And at Texas Law, our students are integrated with JD students. So not only are you having to go into class with other international LLMs and national, from the US LLMs, but you're also having classes with JDs who already have at least 1 year of the US law school experience already. So it can definitely take some time to adjust. So just be patient. Know that it is not a quick experience to shift into a new LLM program in the US, but that you will get there. And by following these tips, by preparing yourself in advance, you will be very successful.